What's up, party people? Let's go live. Let's turn the top chat on. Very excited about this one because it's where I admit I was wrong. Let's see who shows up. Waiting for the party people. Let us go. Let us go. EM certified T3 bot. What's up? Mega Man. Hello, Jory. Entertaining watch channel. Thank you so much. We try. Let me fix this camera because it is not in the right position. 1 second. Whoa. There we go. Yas. Shalom. There we go. The little computer tripod thing was about to fall over. We have a very interesting topic today. I'm going to wait for a few more people to show up before we get into it because I know that I'm going to get into it and then people are going to be like, What? So we'll do all the intros first. Ryan Murphy, your channel helped me get into the hobby. Well, thank you, man. That was the plan with the entire foundation of the channel. I wanted to make watch content that I wish I had when I was entering the hobby, and it didn't exist. Now there's a whole bunch of really great competitive watch channels out there, and I think that all of you guys should be partaking of all of the content out there and learning from a bunch of different perspectives and making your own opinions. Still, though, I'm going to be honest, my channel, the Time Teller channel, is the only channel that has a ton of fun, is super entertaining, isn't scared of calling it how it is controversial because we're not the tweed jacket wearing, turtleneck wearing, mahogany library sitting nerds, and we just have fun with it. So Time Teller channel is the best watch channel, I'm just going to be honest. However, I still made it so that, it was content that I wish I had when I was first getting into the hobby. Philippe, good evening, T3 and crew. Wristwatch enthusiasts, nice to see you all again. Good evening from Bulgaria. John Doe from Israel. JH, made it. Hello. Marisita. My sister, also a certified T3 bot from Vegas. What's going on? I'm in Vegas right now. I'm going to get canceled. Let's get a few more people in here. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into today's story. Idle Time says, good morning, Jory, with a few cuppas. Nice cup of joe. By the way, people have been asking what I've been taking to grow my hair. And the truth is nothing. It's not that I haven't been taking anything to grow my hair. Thing is, I wasn't really bald here. It's that I'm bald here. So I'm not taking anything. I'm still bald, guys. I just want to be clear with everybody. The balding is still there. Pagani Zonda, very cool name. Jory live streaming and Ferrari about to drop their WEC hypercar reveal. Can't ask for a better Saturday. I am pumped for that. Send me some pics on IG and with your opinion on the new car. Jason says, hey, from Montreal. Great content. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Damn certified T3 from the Deutschland. I wonder if my friend Ian Lyle will be here too. He's currently living in the Deutschland as well. Outsider Watches, Andy Holton, Boracic Time. We got 3 people at the same time from the UK. EM, today's live stream sponsored by Keeps. I wish. Evan Hawthorne, good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Fortier. Hello from Amsterdam. Andrew also from UK. He's my buddy. We follow each other on Instagram. Almighty Ohm. Here, I thought I was gonna miss. I can thank the wife for the reminder. Dude, that's awesome. Love to hear it. Linky is here. He hears me on the mic. So Linky needs to remind me that I need to be paying attention to him instead of my job. Roman from Brisbane, BVMF, my boy, W Livestream, We Get Sturdy, Certified T3 Bot, my bro, Kevin Hawthorne. The Lakeland Celebrates volunteer with special needs video on YouTube is now over 9,800 views. Go ahead, support that. Lakeland Celebrates volunteer with special needs. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Go support that video. Let's get it above 10K. Almighty Hero from Kazakhstan. We got another Canadian. Master G. Jory, please don't hurt Rolex people's feelings. They need to feel that $20K watch on their wrist makes them special. Well, I'm going to be perfectly clear with you guys. I own 5 Rolexes. There's like crickets. Can we spam some crickets chirping? Guys, can we spam some crickets chirping in the comment section? I'm going to wait. Okay, while you guys spam crickets for the joke, I'm going to keep going. Master G, Steve Simmons, what's up, my peeps? Hope all is well. David Houston, my boy, says, Jory, when are you getting the hell out of Cali? The Granite State wants you back. David, I'm going to tell you right now, I was back in the Granite State like a month ago, and I wish I were still there. I wish I never came back to California, if I'm totally honest. We got some crickets chirping. Pagani Fortier is chirping in the comment section. EM, Certified T3 Bot, is chirping. Hey guys, by the way, Steve Simmons is chirping. If you wonder why I'm saying Certified T3 Bot, or if you see some people with that very cool 8-bit emoji with some green letters by their name, it's because they are channel members. What does that mean? Well, you get access to my Discord chat, which is popping off 24 hours a day. We have a huge forum of people from all over the world with a bunch of different topics to choose from. We talk about cars, obviously watches. There's people that like to talk about boots and shoes, movies, music, anime. I have my own thread where I dedicate to anime titties. So if you want to check that out, you can go have a blast over there. There's just a whole bunch, and it's $4.99 a month. Guys, click the join button next to the subscribe button. And that's really the only e-begging I will ever do. If you want to help the channel out a ton, then that's kind of how to do it. What do you wear today? We'll do a little wristwatch check. I'm wearing a $42 Casio. Absolutely love it. Jay Powell from Arizona is chilling. Okay, guys, so we're going to do the last intro. Came for the food chat. We're not going to do that yet. But I got to do the rest of the intros. Guys, I understand not everybody can be here on Saturdays because people have kids, people have jobs, people live in different parts of the world. It's just sometimes inconvenient for people, but we get a few thousand people watching during the recorded playback. So chat, I want to take some time and acknowledge those people. We see you, we love you, we thank you for hanging out with us. We'd love for you to be here live, but for now, we're just going to wave. So chat, let's go ahead, spam some waves. We just want to say hello to you. And let me know, what snack are you eating right now as you watch this? Maybe you're not eating a snack. Maybe you're like doing stuff. Maybe you're driving and you're driving a really treacherous road listening to this like a podcast. And you need both hands on the wheel, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. But maybe you're just kicking back, cruising, having some hot fries. Dude, remember hot fries? Those were dank. But we're going to wave to you and say hello. But comment, what snack are you eating right now as you watch and listen to this T3 Saturday Q&A. All right. I am sipping on some coffee. Black coffee. Iced coffee, actually. BVMF says, wave check. Ooh, he nice with it. Almighty Chris, Chocolate Waffles, Dems, Urology, EM, Navot, Borasic Time, Steve Simmons, everybody's waving, Roar of the Tiger. You can let me know what you're sipping on as well. We're going to get into the story today. All right, guys. Huge hoax reveal. We're about to blow the whistle. 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 Too short. Okay, so some of you may recall a couple days ago, actually October 28th, which was yesterday, I made an episode talking, YouTube Shorts. We're really hitting the YouTube Shorts hard. So we're going to watch this one together. All right.
Have you ever wanted to buy a Rolex, but you're not sure?
Oops, hold on. The audio's coming out of the wrong area. Oopsies. That's showbiz. Let's do that again, yeah?
When to pull the trigger? Have you ever wanted to buy a Rolex, but you're not sure when to pull the trigger? Well, now might be the time with Rolex prices dropping about 20% in the last 6 months. According to watch charts, their most sought-after models, like the Rolex Submariner Hulk, is down 22%, the Black Ceramic Daytona is down 24%, and the GMT Master 2 Batman is down 20%.
Now focus on this part.
Now, in the last week or so, Rolex did release a statement saying they're going to cut their production in half this winter to save on energy costs, and that very well may affect these secondhand prices. But for now, it might be the time to buy. Subscribe to the Time Teller channel and always be on time.
Wow, what a fun YouTube short. Can we get a round of applause for that young man? He is so fun and entertaining and kind of accessible, bringing the watch hobby to the masses, making it fun, and he's really pleasant on the eyes. That's me. Here's the deal, guys. I wasn't totally right, okay? I wasn't totally wrong. I was working off the information I had. Apparently, and like, this is alleged because this is like breaking news, okay? Here we have a letter from the editor of Watch Pro. I don't know these guys. I'm just going to say this right now. I don't know these dudes. And this is kind of annoying because he doesn't link like any verification. Hold on. Whoops. Golly. YouTube doesn't want me talking. Dude, they don't want truthers. They do not want truthers. Sorry, the wires were caught up on the camera. Let me do this again. I don't know who this person is, and he doesn't link any information to verify, like, or substantiate what he's saying. We're just kind of taking his word on it. But letter from the editor, Rolex production cut letter is a hoax. Okay, so he's saying that little bit of information that I covered, and that many other watch media sites were covering, was not authentic. So what are we even referring to? Well, here on Watch You Seek, which is probably one of the largest wristwatch forums, I believe I have an account that I made when I first started the channel, and I was like linking, I think I linked like 3 videos on this channel before I had any subscribers. But this is an apparent letter to authorized dealers, clients, group members, and staff. I can't even read right now. Dear all, Federal Council decision on gas shortages, cut in gas consumption, energy crisis in Europe is difficult time for everyone. As we know, Switzerland imports 75% of its gas from Germany. It depends entirely on imports for its gas. Decision has been taken by the government to adapt and support the consequences of Russian invasion of Ukraine. Rolex SA is blah, 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 blah. The part that pertains to us is this section here where it says, we will aim to cut consumption in the winter months from end of October 2022 to March 2023. And then our factories will start working at half capacity effective immediately as a consequence. All production starting October 2022, March 2023 will be delayed by approximately 4 to 6 months. Okay, so this was going around. I probably got like 500 people sending me this, being like, oh my God. And I was like, yo, why you moaning like that though? This is a problem. And it was making its rounds. People wanted my opinion on this. I thought it was crazy. Now Watch Pro is saying it's a hoax, which is cool. I don't know how they know it's a hoax, but I guess people are saying that it is in fact a hoax. I covered it here. It also doesn't matter though, because this is very, very convenient for Rolex, whether it's a hoax or not a hoax, because they can operate within this ambiguity and it helps them, because we know that the secondhand Rolex market is taking a dive at the moment. We also know that Rolex is aiming to increase prices by potentially 5%, unless that was a hoax too. But I remember people talking about that like a week or two ago. So with all of this happening, this ambiguity, all this he said, she said, Rolex is probably thriving off of this because they're like, oh, people don't know if we're going to cut costs, or excuse me, people don't know if we're going to cut production. Well, I mean, if that's a rumor out there, I mean, we kind of are. So it's like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like they kind of are cut it. Like, whether they want to admit it or not, they are limiting, in my opinion, the production of these watches. Okay? Having this story, real or not, get out there helps them because of the ambiguity of all of it. We got people spamming Chalky Maki keys. Yo, spam Chalky Maki. Oh wait, he said Cocky Maki. Whatever. F it. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Spam Cocky Maki. Woo! Burger Slayer. Certified Teeth Rot. What up? On a plane to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. Ian Lyles here from Deutschland. So excited to be here, guys. Wow, hope everyone having a very nice day. Gonna go and do something really European right now. That's how Ian sounds, by the way, if you didn't know. We're personal friends, so it's not a big deal. Hey, everyone, what's y'all's thought on inflation? Who's to blame? Come on, man. Who am I? Dab. Hold on, let me sniff something. Come on, man. Podcast stage, certified T3 Rods here says, sipping on water so tight. So tight. Am I gonna roast Rolex? I kind of did. It's my opinion. Hold on. Almighty Ohm just called me chubby, dude. I'm kind of jacked, actually, but whatever. Let me back up here for a second. I got to do the hands. Boss Baby hands. Guys, can we spam some Boss Baby hands in the comment section? I don't know how you're going to do it, but just go ahead, spam some Boss Baby hands for me in the chat. Please. Boss Baby. It is my professional opinion that Rolex has been limiting supply. I think they've been doing it for at least 5 years now. Why do I say this? Well, because wait lists really started getting prevalent around 2017, 2018. Once they found out that wait lists helped their appeal and their desirability, and they kept people on the hook, and they kept people talking, I think they went full force on them. And I think they realized we can keep people on the hook. We can limit capacity, driving the desirability up on our watches, and our ADs can do shady things like having people, you know, give them a little bit extra something to, hey, I'll put you on a wait list, but if you spend a little extra money on some other ones, maybe we can bump you up a bit. So I think it's not a joke. Come on, man. I think that this letter, hoax or not, allows Rolex to operate in this ambiguity. Because there is going to be a certain percentage of people that believe that letter, myself included. And then there's going to be some people that read that it was a hoax and will believe that or not believe that. And Rolex is going to be like, I don't care if people think we are limiting this because of gas prices, because guess what? We've been limiting it for like 5 years. Boss Baby. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. It's not a joke. Maybe it's double bluff, a cocky mocky bluffy muffy, really fakey. Dude, it could be. It could be. Donnie 5000 says Invicta has a great lineup this year. Oh my god. Let's take a look. Ian Lyle's trying to get me canceled by reading his comments out loud. Ian Lyle says T3 stands for Tren, Test, and Creatine. And then the last one for good luck would be titties. Yeah. Bryson, certified T3 and moderator, is here. Targa says, I think you're 100% correct, Jory, about Rolex distribution approach. Joke is on the consumer. David Houston says, Jory, what are you benching these days? Those pipes are legit. Thank you so much. My bench, I have a poverty bench, dude. I think I'm stuck in the 300s. The days of me pressing like 450 are not over forever, but they're over for now because I have not done it in years. But I'm still in the 300s, so you know, whatever. The common answer to that question is what you're supposed to say if you're a powerlifter. When people say how much do you bench, you just say more than you. I don't really want to say that now though, because I'm not out of the game in that I'm not lifting. I'm regularly lifting. I'm just not like at a competitive level anymore. And Tootsie Rolls, again, the food talk is fire. Okay, people are already talking about food. Let us go. By the way, Dean, certified dealer, says, rumors you will never hear. Invicta will be cutting production. Burger Slayer, certified teacher, says, Watchbox's 800 Rolexes in stock. Prices can't stay inflated for this, for too long. Interesting. Briar, Joe, are you speaking of grams or pounds? Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. Okay. By the way, just needed to bring something up. Very cool. Okay. We are almost just 500 subscribers pretty much away from hitting the 10,000 subscriber goal on T3 Time to Drive. I know there's going to be a few thousand people watching this. If 500 of you, I think 530 of you, subscribe to T3 Time to Drive, it is free for you. But we can get this giveaway going where I give away 3 watches and then we're doing monthly giveaways on that channel. Why are we doing monthly giveaways on that channel and not on the Time Teller channel? I mean, the Time Teller channel is the watch channel. There's a reason for that. I'm doing monthly giveaways on T3 Time to Drive because it gives the viewers a better chance at winning something. The Time Teller channel has almost 200,000 subscribers. That's a very large pool. T3 Time to Drive has just under 10,000 subscribers. So once we hit 10K and we start doing monthly giveaways, it gives the viewer a smaller pool of people to compete against, and it gives you a better chance at winning a watch. So we're going to be doing monthly giveaways on T3 Time to Drive. I just wanted to keep you guys posted on that. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers over there. Also, you'll notice we did not post something this week. Why? Why not? It's because we are doing a 2-part episode next week, and I didn't want to post one today and one tomorrow. I wanted to, or one today, one this week and one next week. I wanted to post like one today, one tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like back to back next week. So I wanted you guys to be able to watch both of them back to back. Eli El Husseini from Egypt. Targa says subscribing, love cars. Guys, if you want to help me out, because you've helped me out a ton in the last couple weeks with this, if you want to spam some comments over there and help the engagement, I would really love it. Just leave some comments. Again, you commenting gives you a better chance at winning, because we're doing random. We're pulling winners randomly. It's not like I'm going to read the comments and be like, you know what? This guy was really nice to me. He wins. No, we're going to do random pulls. So if you want to subscribe, spam some comments, it would really help me out a ton. So thank you. Burger Slayer says, been subscribed for a while, not into cars, but want to support the channel. You freaking rock, dude. You freaking rock. Thank you so much. But yeah, we are doing a 2-part episode next week. let me see. Time teller. Ali Schweihin. I'm so sorry, guys. I have a very diverse viewership, and I am probably butchering your names. I apologize. You know what I just realized? I think I have the wrong camera setting on. Let me see something. Ooh, I like this one. It's kind of cool. Dude, I'm blue. Blue. We'll just keep this one. What a F not. Ian Lyle, would you rather wear a Pagani design or an Invicta? Fuck you, Ian. Whoa! Got him! Vintage Invicta. I just dropped the F-bomb on live stream, but it's okay because Ian's my friend. Oh, I didn't read Ollie's question. My bad. Time teller, would you review the Serica 5303 dive watch? I would really enjoy. Yeah, write to Serica and let them know you want to see it. They've sent me 2 watches in the past. They're very cool people. I don't know why they didn't send me a dive watch. Go ahead and write to them. The easiest way to get a watch on my channel, guys, isn't actually me writing to them. These watchmakers want to know that potential consumers want to buy their watch. So if you guys write to whatever watchmaker and say, hey, you should send it to the time teller, it makes it happen. In fact, Ian, I know we've been bagging on Ian on this live stream. Oh, I'm Ian, I'm from the Deutschland, we're having a really good time, we eat schnitzel and we make fun of, people that they have the curlicues on their heads, they wear the little hats, we still make fun of them, even though we say we don't like them still, so, but we, just waiting to do another world war. Dunking on the Germans, guys, woo! Just kidding, I love Germany. Anyway, he wrote to Timex and he said, hey, I would love to see the time teller review this new field watch. And they emailed me and they're like, hey, we're sending you a field watch. So Ian made it happen. You guys can make it happen too. But yeah, it's really fun. Ian saying, oof. BVMF said, ooh, ooh. Third time's the charm, baby. Back-to-back World War champs. USA! 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 Dude, I swear to gosh, this is decaf coffee, but I am... Gotta cut back on the booger sugar. I'm already subscribed, Keith said. Huge Porsche fan. I don't have driving license, but whatever. You don't need a license to drive. No, I'm just kidding. You don't need a driver's license to love cars, dude. I loved cars when I was like 4 years old. I still drove. My parents didn't know, but I would crawl into the car and go on little joy rides. Ian said, dude, I'm stoked about that review. Looking forward to it. Almighty Ohm with loads of Canuck help. Big time. Big time. David Houston, eagerly, oh my God. Let me calm down. I'm eagerly waiting for my Studio Underdog Strawberries and Cream Chrono. Would love to know your thoughts on the microbrand space. I've never heard of them. Email me a link to that. I've actually never heard of them. Sam Led Consulting. LA sucks. I agree. Big time. LA's the worst. Someone said, a Jew with a German accent. Don't mention the war. Yeah, well, my last name's German. Gutmann. Oh, John Gutmann. Yeah, very good. The thing is that there were a lot of Jews in Germany at one point. Something happened and there not many anymore. By the way, shout out to the iced coffee for derailing my live stream. Thoughts on Unimatic? Cool. Never reviewed one. Hashtag maniac moments. Let's get some more questions going, so I can do my boss baby. I haven't really had a rant this live stream. Interesting, boss baby. On shaky ground. Yeah, it's because I've been bumping the table. Oops. Earthquake! Oh! Wouldn't that be funny if there was like a massive earthquake and the person that you were with was just kind of like moaning? Oh, guys, I'm scared. Oh, fuck. Earthquake. Random, but are you into cigars? No, I don't. I've never drank, never smoked. It's a very common question I get, actually, about earthquakes. About earthquakes and moaning. It's interesting. No. Very common question I get. It's funny that I have to go from bit to answering questions and just like transition. I do something really bizarre and then I just go right into an actual question answer. BVMF certified teeth said, dang, earthquake got me bricked up, baby. Oh. No, but that's a really common question I get, jokes aside, about cigars, because I think people that appreciate the finer things in life, like wristwatches, cars, pens, and stuff like that. Hashtag pen15gang. Spam it in the comment section. Go ahead, don't be scared. Spam it. I think that a very common mustache hair question is, hey, like cigars. That's kind of an aficionado hobby. Never gotten into them. I don't. This is gonna sound harsh, but it's because I'm a little wuss. Cigars, whenever I smell them, it gives me like an immediate headache. I don't know how to describe it. But I understand that a lot of people that follow me are cigar aficionados, and I think that's awesome. It's just not me. In the comment section, tell me your thoughts if you guys like it. I know a ton of people absolutely love cigars, and that's cool. Riel 212, which Pats jersey do you have behind you? You guys can't see all of this wall, but on this wall I have a Ray Bork Boston Bruins jersey with a vintage 90s Bruins hat. And then there I have a Boston Red Sox hat that I got at Fenway when I lived there, and a Gronkowski jersey. We got some more questions. In a momento. Grain says, much love. Shaka. Declan, do you like Coldplay? No. I just had this conversation with Connie like 2 days ago. We were talking about Coldplay and how like I just detest them. Noah F says, I love cigars. EP Carrillo cigars are fire. Burger Slayer Certified Teeth says, my pen 15 huge. Almighty. I prefer to vaporize plant material. Well, I wonder what you mean by that. Briar Blues Certified Teeth Rot says, cigars are okay, pipes are better. Guys, follow Briar Blues on Instagram. He's a friend of mine, awesome supporter, and he's what I would consider a gentleman's tobacco aficionado, and he likes a proper pipe. He's on some Sherlock Holmes. You know, you feel me? He's one of these learned smokers. So check that out. It's not for me, but I think that's really cool. And I will say, if I were to get into that, it would be with like a Sherlock Holmes pipe. And I would just be, because I would like, I don't know, what do I have here that I can do? I'd be like, anytime anybody asked me a question, I would not answer it without pondering it first and being like, they'd be like, Connie would be like, hey babe, what do you want for dinner? I'd just be like, She's like, babe, what's what would you like for dinner? We have to have dinner soon. I'd be like, yes, yes. I've heard of dinner. Yes. And then she would start to leave, and I'd never see her again. And I'd just be like, loneliness. Yes. That's what I would do. That's the future I look forward to. What? Briar Blue says, not on Instagram as Briar Blues anymore. Sorry. No. Molly Wally, where do you find the photos to beat the Instagram algorithm? Asking for a friend. Connie asked me the same thing. She was like, where do you find these photos? I am literally, dude, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Instagram, whether you like it or not, because I know that most of the people watching my channel, we are part of a very small hobby. So we are looking at, the same few things. And so our feeds are probably mostly watches, right? It's all orology. Well, the truth is, if you go outside of that, TikTok and Instagram, pretty much it's 50-50 K-pop and anime. Those are like the two most pervasive hobbies on earth right now. It's K-pop and anime. So finding anime girls to post, and I'm talking about like lewd anime photos, Instagram just allows all of that apparently. So all I have to do is like go into the dark side of like anime Instagram, and there's a ton of pictures to pull from that I can just post with a watch photo. And then my posts have been like breaking 1,000 likes. It is so funny how quickly that turned around just by posting anime girls. But whatever. In fact, the only photo recently that I hadn't posted with an anime girl was a picture of Connie and I. So it's so funny. Miles Deacon TTT, first time being here. When are you live? Loving it. First time being here when you were live. Okay, he wasn't asking me a question. I'm just a fucking idiot. Oops, put another buck in the swear jar. I dropped the F-bomb twice this live stream. Naughty boy. Thank you, Miles, for being here. Join us every Saturday. We like to hang out and have a good time. I'm glad that you're here. Briar Blue says, now the retired rogue. Check him out, the retired rogue. Very clever. Burger Slayer, certified teeth rot. Did you see that whole AP Royal Oak rainbow motif with the diamonds? Yeah, I think it's interesting to look at. Not something I would ever wear. The Royal Oaks with all the gemstones. Riel, it's fun hearing you swear. Well, I swear without censorship over on T3 Time to Drive. So if you want to check out T3 Time to Drive, there's a whole lot of swearing, and I don't censor it. So. Declan has a really good idea. He says if you don't like cigars, you can just put a cigar label on a Twix bar. Dude, that's a win-win. I love Twix. Mike K, if you could build a collection of 8 watches, would you build it with a collection of big brands like Seiko or Hamilton, or a collection of small independents? So if I was sticking to an 8-watch collection, I think it would be an amalgamation of both. I don't think I would limit myself to big brands or independents, because I think I see value in both. So I would lie to you if I said I wouldn't have a Seiko, because I would definitely have a Seiko. I also don't think I could have it without a Rolex, because after owning these watches, I realized that there are some that I absolutely adore. So like my GMT Master 2, or excuse me, not my GMT Master 2, my Explorer 2 with the GMT complication, I like more than a GMT Master 2. That's what I was trying to say. It's a really tough field watch without an actuating bezel, but it still gives me a ton of complication in a nice, clean package. By the way, they're doing construction on the street because this is Los Angeles, so just bear with me. You probably hear some clanging and banging. So like I would absolutely opt to keep my Rolex Explorer 2. But then there's watches like the Alpinist that I don't think I could really have a collection without, my Sarbo 17. And that's definitely a big box brand, right? Seiko. So having Seiko, and a Rolex in there. But then when we look at some smaller watchmakers like Orage, dude, remember that Orage Super Seed that I reviewed? Let me see. Stand by. Yep. If you type in Orage Super Seed on YouTube, I'm the first episode that shows up. Remember this one? This is an ad. Stand by.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman.
This was when I was in New Hampshire, by the way.
Like the beginning of the Time Teller channel, when I was in that random room on that futon with like a random... Yeah, but actually, you know what? Sit down next to me for a little bit.
Oh, here's my best friend Pat, by the way.
No, for 2 seconds, just to say hi, because say hi in the chat, because I mentioned you. Okay, well then say hi to Gato at least. So people often write.
Oh wait, you guys want to know something funny? That guy, Patrick, this is his watch. This is his Stoa, his Stova. I stole it from him while I was there. Anyway, let's continue. So there's watches like this.
Are actually producing.
Let me see. Let me get some close-ups. So this Orage Super Seed with the in-house K2 GMT, its chronometer has a threaded crown, at least a 100-meter water resistance rating, really nice power reserve indicator, day-night. It's like a 24-hour thing. The watch is just badass. It's just totally badass. My cats are playing with each other. Calm down, children. Look at this. Really nice finishing, Swiss-made, beautiful bracelet. So I don't think I could really say that I won't have any independence and only go big box, but I also can't say I'm only gonna go independent and not have big box. I'd have to have both. Seiko Alpinist, the Explorer 2, probably my Date 1500, this Orage Super Seed, a Boulder Expedition. And then my Reverso. Like I can't choose. Like I'd have to have my Reverso. Do you know what I mean? And then we haven't even really, other than the Date 1500, we haven't really even gotten into the vintage. Like I don't think I could really have a collection without true vintage other than that date. Like my Vacheron, like can I really have a collection without my Vacheron? I don't know. I don't think so. So that's a really great question. Difficult hypothetical. Yeah. Mad Watch Collector evening all. Hope you're well, Jory. What's going on? Russ. Lone Wolf. Have you ever owned a vintage Hoyer? I have not, but I would absolutely... A vintage Carrera would be awesome. Simsolb says you stole Pat's Stoa. I did. Ratings, comments. Joel, Certified Teeth Raw, is here from Kansas. Keys. Rate my outfit. Black Dahlia murder shirt. Love it. With gore and bronze. Oh, excuse me. Black Dahlia murder shirt with gore, comma, and a bronze Zellos hammerhead, shorts, and sandals. Hey, man. It's getting... At night, it's getting borderline too cold for shorts in Cali, which is kind of crazy. But that's a badass outfit, dude. Love the watch. Love the band. One of my favorite bands, R.I.P. the lead singer. Super unfortunate. Hated to hear that. What are my thoughts on the Marathon G-SAR? I get this question all the time. I don't like... It's nothing personal against Marathon. I don't like their watches. They're not cheap. They're probably built well, but they look cheap. And I would never wear one. So that's my issue with Marathon watches. Declan had a question. Is the California dial on your bubble back original, refinished? If it's original, how'd you find it? So, really good question. I mentioned this probably, so the first episode I ever made on YouTube ever was about my bubble back. And I think I mentioned it in that episode. If not, it was within an episode shortly after. That dial is known as a Kirk Rich dial. The Kirk Rich company was very, very sought after when it came to these vintage Rolexes. And it actually made that watch even more sought after. So back when you got one of these watches, if you were able to find one later with a Kirk Rich dial, it was just very sought after in the watch world for some reason. So yes, that is a Kirk Rich California dial on the Rolex 2940. Great question, man. I haven't brought that up in since 2017. Thank you for that's cool to talk about that again. Do you trim your beard daily? Not daily. But here's the issue, dude. Let me get close. I grow hair up to my eyeballs and then down to my chest hair. So it's like dude, it is miserable. It is just cruel humor, cruel irony that I have a carpet all over my body, all over my face, but then God makes me go bald right where my yarmulke should be. He works in mysterious ways, guys. Mike K, I used to be a watch snob, sorry, and now I've changed my ways. I love small independence, lots of watch for the price. Equals value. Seeing fairer in person is beyond impressive for the price. Vince Goodrum is in the building. What's up, brother? Joel, Certified T-Dot, says, actually, Lone Wolf McQuaid Jory has stated plenty of times in the past the only Tag Heuer he would own would be a Heuer. Amen. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm glad that people are in the comment section acknowledging their past ways. Not everybody enters the hobby in the same way. And I can say I never was a snob. But I can also say that my opinions and perspectives have changed throughout the years. And some people do enter this hobby kind of with a gatekeepy mentality, and it's because they see the prevalence of gatekeepiness, so they kind of join and they mimic that, and it's not their fault. As long as you progress, doesn't really matter where you started. As long as you can progress and transcend above that would be awesome. Noah, how was your Sukkot? Great, thank you so much. Hope everybody had a great Sukkot, had their Etrog and their Lulav. Hashtag just Jewish things. Ian. God, I cannot. You know what? Ian acts like my friend, and we follow each other on Instagram. We text each other. I have a feeling he's actually sent from one of my competitors trying to get my channel shut down. Because if I read these comments, it will destroy my channel. Mad Watch Collector says, that's a manly beard. I'm 42 and haven't started growing a beard yet. But you do have a lovely thatch of hair. Yes. Yes, yes. Jason Dalton says, Monaco Cal 11, baby. Vince says, nothing much. Accidentally screwed up my Google and Facebook ads. They got some free money on me. Yeah, that's annoying. They don't make it easy. Riel, which conspiracy theory guest on things that keep me up at night, if any, have almost convinced you they're right? By the way, we're doing a spooky episode I'm uploading tonight about the Slender Man murders. This is going to be controversial, but here's what I'll say. Watch the 9/11 episode. We did an episode on 9/11. Watch that episode. The resident expert on that episode did a very good job, and that was one that was eye-opening to me, is what I'll say. And I think it'll be eye-opening to you as well. I don't really want to get into it on this channel, but things that keep me up at night, we are posting regularly over there. We've had a delay a little bit because of some weird things that were happening on our main channel, but we have a huge backlog of content that we've filmed. Shout out to producer Greg and Gato making all of that happen. We're uploading a Slender Man murder tonight, though, so... Simstop says, if you want some Etrog jam, shoot me a message, Jory. I got a bunch of them. Oh, heck yes, dude. I will email you. That sounds awesome. My mom made Etrog cookies, and they were, like, the best. Ian says, I love that you don't even read out loud. You have to check it before you say. Yeah, exactly. Riel says, agreed, the 9/11 episode was good. Yeah, that was eye-opening to me, and everything that was brought up was reasonable. And I think the older that I've gotten, the more I've seen about the world, the pieces just get put together. I feel like, I don't know. Joel, certified teether out, says, get used to it, Jory. It's called old age. The hair that used to grow on top of my head now grows out of my ears, nose, and butt. Gosh darn it, Ian. But yeah, guys, subscribe to things that keep me up at night also if you want. Like, I'm going to be honest. There's something in show business where you got to make some for them and you got to make some for yourself, right? What does that mean? The content that you make, most of it's got to be for them. So most of it's got to be for the viewers. But you also, if you look at the stuff you create as a creative expression, as art, it can only be sustainable if you make some of it for yourself. And so the truth is, every piece of content I put out, part of that is for me. The jokes, the silliness, the fun, that still is for me at the end of the day. Because if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to put it out. But most of it is for you. All right? The things that keep T3 time to drive, that's also for you. I have fun making it. If I didn't have fun making it, I wouldn't do it. But most of it is for the viewer. Things that keep me up at night, though, I'm going to be perfectly honest. That podcast is kind of for me. I don't really know or care if anybody watches or listens to it. I would love for you guys to do so. But just being able to interact with these people and have the conversations that I've had, it's very, very interesting. And it's something I didn't think I'd really get the opportunity to do. So, yeah. So I'm going to be honest, that podcast is kind of for me. But if you guys want to join in, I would love it. "9/11 is a Porsche." Amen to that. There are many conspiracies that are true. Yeah, well, so here's the thing. Conspiracy doesn't mean... there's a misnomer and a misdefinition. Conspiracy theory doesn't inherently mean false, because the definition of a conspiracy theory isn't a falsehood. Okay? It's just the definition is that it's a belief that there is a group of people doing executing a covert plan. Okay? So it's, I think when people hear me refer to others as conspiracy theorists, they think I'm belittling them or putting them down or immediately negating what they have to say, but that's not the case. There are theories of conspiracy that I believe and that I think are true and that are true, that could very well be true. But people, I think, have a mass marketed definition of what a conspiracy theory is and what a conspiracy theorist is. And I think when people hear conspiracy theorist, they think of some dude, that lives in a trailer park that claims he's been abducted 9 times, and he wears a tinfoil hat, and he wraps all of his electrical devices in tinfoil so that the aliens and the government can't listen to him. That's not there are very normal people that believe in conspiracy. It's there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Burger Slayer, certified T2S, says sometimes conspiracy theories becomes conspiracy facts. Amen. Joel, certified T2S, says, hey buddy, if you didn't keep doing what keeps me up at night, a lot of us won't even be here, man. That's our mental psych. It's our washing machine that washes our brain out and lets us get rid of it. Yeah, dude, thank you so much. I absolutely love doing that podcast. That's awesome. Riel says, I love the podcast. Very respectful. I wouldn't listen to something like that if it weren't hosted by you. Thank you for making it. Dude, thank you so much for saying that, man. That made my day. Thank you. That's awesome to hear that. And we will be uploading a Slender Man episode tonight. David Houston, how many watches does Connie own / wear? Does she ever give you a WTF look after purchase? Okay, so to answer your question, she owns 3 watches. She has 2 Omegas and 1 Orient. She doesn't wear watches regularly, first of all. Part of it has to do with her career. She's washing her hands all the time, wearing gloves. She works in the medical field. Does she ever give me a WTF look after purchase? No, but there are some watches. I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't actually think of one. There are some watches, though, that I have loved throughout the years that she dislikes. So it's not like a watch that I've purchased or that I've owned, but it's a watch that I've shown her that I wanted to purchase that she doesn't like. I'm trying to think of one. But yeah, she has her opinions. She has her opinions. But luckily all the watches that I own she loves. Like dude, the Boulder Expedition 2 Mount Sinai, she with the orange and black, she that's like her favorite. Every time I wear it, she's like, wow, that watch. She loves that watch. And it's a sub $1,000 watch. She loves the Reverso. I remember one time after I got it, she wore it for a day. If she wanted to wear it, I let her wear it. She loves the Reverso. I think she thought it was very interesting. But like divers like this, this is an Orient. I think they refer to this as the Vintage Diver Limited Edition. She would not really. I think she likes it because of the blue dial and the color. But like she would have no interest in like wearing that personally. Baron, do you ride motorcycles? I used to ride a Kawasaki Ninja. I made a promise to Connie that I would not go back on a motorcycle because people drop left and right in Los Angeles. You always hear people dying on them, and it's not worth it. Briar Blue certified to Jor, you told me that if I wear a tin hat, I'd be safe from the Hublot demons. Dude, I don't think there's any escaping the Hublot demons. I'm reading comments, by the way. Cheap Audio Man says, love your videos, man. Your delivery spot on. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, thank you. I just want to get... Also, Burger Slayer, certified to says, Reverso is god tier. I agree, man. Miles says, I went for Boulder following your review. I have the Field Medic, and I don't regret it. Dude, my dad wore a Field Medic last night. My dad wore a Boulder Field Medic last night. And the coolest part is that my dad's a doctor. So it's cool to see my dad, who is a medical doctor, wear the Field Medic. I think that's super cool. Road Gent, never give up on bikes on your woman say so. No, it was on my say so. I know 4 people that have died on a motorcycle from the stupidest ways. 2 of them were just riding down the road at like 25 miles per hour, and a pickup truck was reversing out of a driveway. Just like shot out of a driveway, and boom, gone. And it's just not worth it. Would I love to ride motorcycles in Los Angeles? Yes, but I'm not going to. One second. Hi, turtle. Look at this little princess girl. You gonna say something into the mic? She has a little chocolate chip on her toe. Little chocolate chip toe, little chocolate chip toe. I love my little babies. She wants to get at the mic cable. No. Go play with your siblings. Agent says, okay, the Field Medic is pretty badass. Yeah, Field Medic, it's super tack, and like, it's really cool. My dad loves it. Well, I was gonna say something. Let me. Everyone's saying turtle. Pagani's saying turtle. Let me see. I was gonna respond to something. One second. Oh, someone. Onaps 84. Why so much hate on Hublot? Because Hublot your money away, dude. They are the worst. Cheap Audio Man. Love your videos, man. Your delivery spot on. I think that's what I was going to respond to. I just want to say thank you so much, by the way. For all of my regulars that watch this. Mikola says, is turtle named after the candy? Yes. Dude, everybody thinks it's the animal, and it's a joke because when we see her, it's like, yeah, a little turtle. But like, I named her after a chocolate turtle. You know those caramel with the chocolate? We named her after the little caramel turtles. So yeah, it's named after the candy. But real quick, by the way, Mikola, shout out to Man Cave Leather. We have an episode coming up with Man Cave Leather. They are not a sponsor, but they are one of the best supporters of my whole brand. They make the best leather straps on earth. I stand by their company. Shout out Man Cave Leather. We have an episode coming up very quickly. Henry, are you a Jew? 100%. 100%. And I'm proud of that. I just wanted to say, Caesar, what's up from NorCal? Boo Ferris, you're a good man. Keep it up. I just want to say thank you for all the support on my channel, because we might not be the fastest growing YouTube channel when it comes to watches. We might not get the most views when it comes to watches. We don't have the most subscribers when it comes to watches. But I honestly do believe I have the best viewers ever. No other watch channel on YouTube has this close-knit like community of regulars that joke around. We're also the only watch channel that does regular live streams, but like, you guys freaking rock. thank you so much for supporting me with everything I'm doing. This month wasn't a great month for the channel, by the way. If this were a TV show, we would have been canceled because our views were atrocious this month. But we still went out, produced all the content we regularly produce. We do it to a high level, and we have fun with it because we're doing this for you guys, and we really do appreciate the support. So if you want to support us and go above and beyond and keep us on YouTube, please join the channel memberships. We really do appreciate it. Dean says, that's true. EM says, don't lie, she's named after the Seiko turtle. Yeah, it's a play on words. We named her because we have one cat named Seiko, and we got this other little girl cat. We found her in a dumpster, by the way. Some idiot left her in a dumpster. But we found her, and so yeah, it was like Seiko Turtle. Come on. But guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We went over an hour today. Love each and every one of you. Remember, guys, to get out of your comfort zone, because like doing live streams regularly, putting myself out there online, that's uncomfortable, but it paid off. It's worth it. I get to hang out with all of you guys. So get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them. Nowadays, with everybody incredibly like weird and disconnected from one another and divided, you should tell someone you love them. Please do it for me. I'll start it off. I love each and every one of you. And the last thing is tell yourself you love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. So treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. You can rag on yourself. You can be critical of yourself. But at the end of the day, you do have to be kind, and you do have to love yourself. So love each and every one of you. I pray that you have a great weekend. I will see you on the Monday episode. And again, join the channels. Ian says he loves Ian. Good job. Use Ian as an example and love yourself. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Ton. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Earthquake? Oh, guys, a fucking earthquake. Oh! I just knocked over him.